Okay. With all the stuff that's been happening in Paris with the Notre Dame fire and how shocking that was for Parisians and the world to see live on 24-hour news, President Macron's come out and has said that they will rebuild. He's set a 5-year target to rebuild the cathedral in time for the Olympics. This is a bold statement from a president who's under a lot of pressure. This could be the defining moment of his presidency. If they mishandle the rebuild of Notre Dame, that could be curtains for Macron come presidential elections in a couple of years' time. Now, the French government owns Notre Dame. There was a law passed in 1905 separating church and state. So the fact that they've also had donations come in as well says something about the state of the French government finances. The fact that they are the owners of the building and the custodians of the building, and yet there was a public donations given in from private members, private citizens donating vast sums of money. It's already been hit. 600-700 euros have been donated in 48 hours. Says something about the state of French public finances. The Yellow Vest movement has divided France, and it has led to a plunging of Emmanuel Macron's opinion. People's opinion of him. It's at a historic low. This is going to be the defining moment of Macron's presidency in France. This is the moment that will define Macron's presidency. If they can get it done in 5 years, which I believe is overly ambitious, very overly ambitious. You've got to look at loads of other major historical buildings that have suffered fire damage: York Minster, Cologne Cathedral, Coventry Cathedral. Coventry Cathedral, they couldn't even fully rebuild. It was that badly damaged. They've had to put some more modern things on it. Cologne took a long time. York Minster took a long time. Rennes Cathedral took a long time from all the war damage. It took 30 years to rebuild Rennes Cathedral completely. And then you've got to look at like cathedrals like Milan and Barcelona, which took many years to even finish. I do honestly believe that this is a very ambitious target set down by the French, but it is possibly doable. And if they can unite together as a country and do it, this could actually save Macron's presidency after all the negative headlines, especially in the last 6 months. This could actually be the turning point for President Macron. He could turn this to his advantage. But that we're yet to fully have the damage assessment from the authorities, actually looking at how badly damaged the building is, because when you heat up stone to such a temperature, it will crack, it will warp, it will deform. So they have to actually check the actual stonework. There's a fair bit of damage. The whole wooden section of the roof is gone. There are stone bits of the roof that have collapsed as well, so there's a fair bit of damage to the structure itself. The shell of the building seems to be okay, but at the same time, they're going to have to structurally assess everything that's left standing, and it may actually be more damage than people realise. So this 5-year time frame that President Macron has come out and said it may not be feasible. It's totally admirable that he wants to get it done so quickly, but to get it done quickly could also undermine the building later on down the line. I know modern engineering has moved on massively in 20, 30 years. We've got to look at some of the buildings that have been put up, but at the same time, you want to keep the soul of the building, and it's very difficult to get a ref. They were already refurbing it, and that was really taking its time. So they've really got to look at, application for building application law, health and safety. Why did the fire start? They've got to figure out why the fire started in the first place. How are they going to rebuild the building to make it more fire resistant? Are they going to use traditional methods? Are they going to use modern methods? Are they going to use more modern materials? All these things have to be considered, and that comes into the cost. So it's going to be interesting, but this could be the defining moment that may actually help Macron improve his approval ratings and actually possibly be the defining moment of his presidency going forward into the future. But there we go. Thank you very much for watching. Macron has given a 5-year time frame. He wants it done in 5 years. Let's see if it's doable, and we'll have some more videos for you very, very soon.